Okay, here we are, number 4, driving conversations, rant number 4, whatever you want to call it. I guess the topic I'm going to talk about today is this college tuition that everybody keeps talking about and they're going to pay for, and I have a hard time understanding how we look at that. And, okay, when you commit to something, I was taught that you hold up your end of the bargain, and borrowing money to go to college shouldn't be any different than that. Telling these people that, oh, the government's going to pay for your college tuition and all, what happens to all the people out there, the small business owners or young people that didn't go to college, spent money on equipment? You know, everybody's heard that, but why should they not get the same privilege or whatever you want to call it on giving out free money or not making people pay? I mean, in my mind, all that was a vote getting deal from the Democrats, and probably helped them as much as anything through the last election cycle. And now they're going to have to figure out how to hold on to that, which they've been really good at doing things to cover up or hide or not expose things that would affect some elections out there, just different things, including Hunter Biden and the college tuition and everything else. Like I said, it just seems to be a vote-getting tactic that they're using. But getting back to just the principle of the free college tuition, all they're doing right now is opening this up to people saying, well, look, they've forgiven all these college loans in the past. They should probably do it again. We can go to college, and we can more than likely look forward to them giving away that, or giving up the right to charge us for college or forgiving those loans. We're talking about college tuition for people. I mean, there's some occupations that they're doing, or that, I don't know, astrology. I heard somebody at one time talking about a education in astrology, and I'm like, how many jobs are out there that will apply to that field, and what kind of pay will they be able to pay? Because I assume that the tuition costs for classes that apply to astrology are no cheaper than tuition cost of classes that apply to the sciences, the economics, or anything like that. So they're going to pay the same thing, and they're going to go out and find a job that I'm guessing probably won't pay anything near enough to be able to afford that tuition. But that's one of those things that just blows my mind, that we're going to forgive these loans, and we can just go to school. I had bowling for a class. I didn't plan on having bowling as a major, but if they're going to let me do it and pay for it, why not? They talk about the free tuition and the cost of college, but have you ever heard them say, let's look at the cost of tuition, let's figure out how to lower that? They're not going to do that. I mean, the people that are running those universities, they kind of control a lot of the thinking on the government as far as education and where we're headed. And they, going after those guys as far as lowering college tuition would just be a crime. I mean, that has become a big business. I guess one of the things, and this has been several years ago, when my oldest son went to orientation for his first year of college, and my wife comes back and tells me that we're going to be paying for college, but we will have no access to his grades unless he signs a piece of paper that says we can see his grades. And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm supposed to pay for this college. I don't get to know what's going on. I venture to guess there's a lot of kids out there, and he was one of them, that he's going to have fun during college, and he did. And if I had been able to see his grades, I probably would have pulled him out. And these colleges know that. I mean, you're going to tell somebody that they cannot see the grades of their child, that they're paying for those college tuitions. That's nuts. Like I said, you think about it, I'd say there would be a lot of people that would be pulled out of college because of their grades. I would have been one of them, probably, just because, well, my parents didn't pay for my college education, but I had fun. My grades weren't the greatest, but if they'd been paying for it, my grades, and they'd seen my grades, they'd said, hey, you're going to get out of there and you're going to go to work. We're not going to sit there and pay for you to have that much fun. But yeah, the colleges don't want that. It's all been big business. They've been raising prices for a long time, and yeah, it's ridiculous what it costs to go to college, but we don't ever see anything as far as controlling prices. Haven't ever heard President Biden make any comment about that. You know, he's made comments about the petroleum companies and all that and the greed and everything else, but I've never once heard that same comment made about the college tuition, even though he's wanting to forgive college student loans for people not making a certain amount of money. But anyway, that's kind of my rant for the day. I probably have some people that disagree with me, but I just really don't see where we should be paying for the American taxpayer should be paying for a college tuition that was accumulated by the decisions of students or parents of those students for what they thought they wanted to do for their life. But anyway, that's all I've got. Rant number 4. You guys have a good one.